because it's time. It's time to party. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it going. My goodness, what a day. Spread the feet apart. Toes kind of facing just slightly out. Take the arms, make them wide. Extend the fingertips. Extend and open your whole front side, right? Your whole anterior side, and simultaneously contract the muscles on your whole back side, right? So that includes the glutes. It includes between the shoulder blades. We want to open it up. We want to bring the head back. If we can do that comfortably and safely. Draw those shoulder blades together. Open it up, right? So we got glutes. We got rear delts. We've got back. We're just opening up that back substantially. That's good. Now, we're going to reach it up, directly up. Bring the feet together. Interlace. Index fingers up. Take a breath. Make ourselves into a nice arrow pointing up. Bring those elbows close to the head if you can. Take a breath out and just tilt it slowly to the side. That's good. Don't go extreme. Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, yeah, baby. Bring it in and breathe out. Let that breath be continuous so we don't glottal stuff. We don't, none of that. Just let the breath flow out. Flow in, tall and skinny, arrow, breathe out. Go to the side, breathe in. Arrow, breathe out. Directly to the side. Get that nice frontal plane action, stretching out that latissimus dorsi on each side. Breathe in and breathe out. Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's go one more each side. Because it's so awesome, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out right there. Oh, yeah, fantastic. Good job. Nice. Okay, good. Let's step it out. Feet parallel shoulder width. Nice circle through the shoulders. Draw those shoulders onto the back. We're opening up the whole front side again. Lifting the sternum, right? Feeling the ribs separate. That's good. Just shaking off a little of that nice, that nighttime crunchiness. So ribs move here. The ribs move. Get that nice mobility there. All right, good. Let's take some big circles going back with the arms. That's nice. Big circles back, yes. Shoulders alive, shoulders awake. Opening up the chest. Yeah. Should be enjoyable, right? Should be good to move, right? Just get a little juice flowing through. Let's go forward now. Forward. Big circle forward, yeah. So you can get a little lat stretch here if you reach up. Along here too, reach up and forward, and then you'll get a little stretch through the back here. It's important to get all those angles. The shoulder's like a wheel, right? And you want all the spokes of the wheel to be equally tightened. Okay, good. Let's go left and right with the head. Should feel pretty good now that we've done a little lateral action with the upper body. Left and right, slide the hands down the outside of the thighs. Right, as far as you can, right? As with your other moves though, right? If you can only go this far, keeping yourself in the frontal plane, that's as far as you go, right? So you're not trying to imitate. It's hard with modeling because if I'm doing something, then unfortunately the impulse is to try to make yourself into that shape. Instead, what I want is the same impulse, right? Head and neck forward, then open up. Breathe. Same thing. Let's avoid the glottal stop. So no, don't close off the throat. Breathe in. Open the front. Breathe out as you come forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh yeah, that's good. Good. Let's take it in a nice circle. Let those shoulders go. Yeah, I don't know why stretching feels amazing today. I don't know why. You know? I often say we're squishy, organic creatures. We're just, let's go the other direction. So some days, your squishy organicness wants to stretch, other days it really doesn't. So you just do what you can on any given day. All right, that's very nice. Let's take it into the hip circle here. So we got the thumbs, the point of origin on the glutes there. Feel that nice life coming into those glutes. Oh, yeah. Feel right. When we come forward, we got the hip flexors opening up. Yeah, let's go the other direction. Probably don't stretch hip flexors enough with you guys, because that is a key area. So we'll make sure, I'll write myself a memo to do a hip flexor stretch at the end here. All right, let's get our golf grip in, bring it to the outside. Big chest, circle to the front. Squeezing the shoulder blades. You want to feel those lats on the back, right? You don't want to have this action, you want this action. Here, right here. Squeezing the shoulder blades back. Make sure the head is not a turtle. Don't let the head come forward. Good, let's flip it over. The thumbs go back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Let's go back, back, back. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Check your feet. Check your lower legs. Are we locked out in the knees? If so, bend them slightly. Just slightly. Wow, is this going to be it for the day? I guess it is, which is fine. That's totally fine. Got Heidi Rose Robbins in there doing her thing. All right, good. Keep that golf grip, and let's go ahead and open up to right here, and let's bring the knees into it. Transition into some lower body work here. 3, 4, yes. Look at my posture the other day in a store window as I walked by. I was like, my goodness. Hunchback. So I'm trying to rectify that. Posture is a hard thing to deal with. It really is. But I'll show you guys actually a little bonus move here. So one thing you could do when you're walking, everyone should be taking walks, by the way. That's important. Not just doing this, but taking walks, doing a little bit of NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And one way to get your gaze up, because most people, and I'd say myself here, are looking here when we walk. Do this. Take the arms, bring them overhead, and I'm going to squat down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Don't worry about this part of my body. Lower body down. We're just going to do this with the arms, right? So we're just kind of doing this. And you can do that as you walk, right? You can mime walking right now if you want to, or you can just kind of stay still, doesn't matter. But what this does, it just opens up the chest. It encourages your thoracic spine to open up and to get a little taller. So we're keeping the arms long as we do this, all right? And then when you drop the arms, you'll be like, oh my gosh, now I'm looking at the horizon, right? You're less, the tendency to do this is reduced. Okay, nice little tip there. Go ahead and circle the foot there. Pressing down. We're doing time, 7:43. We're doing good. 2 more minutes here or so. Circle to the outside now. Pressing down. Nice. Switch to the other foot. Circle to the inside. Pressing down. Mobilizing the toes. Toes much under mobilized area of the body, and yet the toes, super important. Super important. Keeping your feet healthy, important part of life. All right, good. Let's draw the heel to the butt. Give ourselves a quad stretch. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, 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 yes. Good. Yes, 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 yes. Last one. And yes, good job. Take it to externally rotate. There we go. Oof. My glutes have been so crazy sore the last couple of days. I'm so glad that they are less so today. Still a little bit. Today is a legs and arms, working the legs and arms later today. Lunges, squats, all that delightful stuff. Okay, let's go into single leg RDL. Got to practice that move. Go extend the arms forward. Bounce on that leg, lift that back leg up high. Keep refining, keep refining. 2. How much bend do you need in that lower leg to come forward maximally? That's going to be an individual thing. Can you keep that back toe rotated in? That's something I'm still working on. But you know, we're all works in progress. Every aspect of our lives, right? a couple more each side. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Last one each side. Here we go. Oh, there's a stretch. And there's a stretch. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes after the warm-up, I'm like, that's it for me. All right, let's jump. Just a little bit. Get some shaking out here. We're about 10 minutes in. We're doing good. I think we need a little bit of lateral lunging and reverse lunge. We didn't do a lot of lunging last time, so we do some lateral and some reverse. That's what we're going to start with today. And we'll do maybe a little bit of pushing up. Go ahead and go into nice jumping jack here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Yeah. 8, 9, and 10. There it is. That's good. All right. Have a drink of water. I got to greet the newest person who stopped in today. It's the lovely Tamara. Fantastic. Good to see you. Tamara Maddock. We'll have a nice drink of water. We'll get ourselves going. So lateral lunge into reverse lunge, as I mentioned before. So we remember how to do the lateral lunge. The hips are probably nice and loose right now, right? So we got our lateral lunge. We step our feet together. We take it out, extend the arms forward, go into that nice lateral lunge. Same leg is going to go into our reverse lunge. And then we go lateral lunge on the other side, step it out, arms forward, sink, bring it up, and that same leg comes back. So we're doing this 4 move, step out, step back, step out, step back. It's a nice little dance move, right? So you know, for 1 minute on this, take your time. This first time out, this first set, you know, acknowledge that the hips and the legs, you know, are still kind of falling into the correct pattern, particularly this lateral movement. This is just challenging for most people, including me. It's just a hard move. So that's why we include it in there. This lateral action in the hip is not always something that the ankles and the hips and the knees are really used to. So take your time. The first couple reps, you know, really lower yourself. Take your time to get there. And then come up, right? And then take it back. We know that one. We're pretty good at that. Then take it over other side. Take your time. Come on down. And then bring it up and then back, right? You will fall into it. You will feel more comfortable as you go along. We're almost there. I got about 10 more seconds to go on this move. I think we're getting, again, we often short shrift the push-ups. So we're going to do a push-up action right after this, okay? Good. Almost there. Good. That's 1 minute. Nice job. Good. So push up, find your station. We're going to do a push up with a leg lift here just to bring a little bit of glute into the action. So we're going to take ourselves down, push up. When you come up, lift the legs. So I'll show you what that is. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. You guys are rolled hands here. So hands wide, slightly wider than shoulder, right? Feet also shoulder width. Take it down, chest to the ground or to your object. Lift the legs, you come up. Take it down. Lift the other leg, you come up. So it's a little marching action through the lower body, chest close to the ground or to whatever it is, the cabinet, the table, whatever you got. Remember, if you are feeling like this is easy now, right? If you're using a wall or a chair, whatever it is, work with something that's lower. Challenge yourself to get to the next level. We want this to be progressive, not just kind of coasting. When you coast, it's not bad. You know, I was talking to someone the other day, if you can go from, you know, for 10 years and not lose muscle mass and not gain weight, that's a huge win, right? But if we can gain muscle mass and lose a little bit of fat, that's even more of a win. All right, good. Stop. That's enough. Good. We're going to go right into a curl here. We're going to make it a hammer curl. Haven't touched the hammer curls for a while. Hammer curls are going to affect the brachialis, the muscle on the outside of the arm here, a little bit more than the biceps here. So let's stand. Let's check our posture. Let's get tall, roll those shoulders back, chest high. And let's just go into regular, together, simultaneous hammer curl. So the hands face one another. We got a neutral grip on those dumbbells. We're coming up and down. Now, again, if say our dumbbell's a little too light, right? Then we're just going to go a little faster, right? A little faster. Now, what we don't want to do is have these arms swing, right? there's just not a whole lot going on when I go like that, right? But if I keep my elbows really dialed in, stationary, and keep the palms facing one another, I'm doing the right thing for those brachiali muscles, okay? All right, let's keep cranking on this. Let's get 10 more seconds. We go back to our lunge series, all right? It's lunge series, but it's lunge series. All right, nice. Leave it alone. If you want to have the dumbbells for your lunges, you can hold on to. Otherwise, let's start the other side. So I'm going to start my left side. I'm going to come on out. 1 minute once again, stepping out. Right into that. Same leg steps back into the reverse lunge. Then I go out the other side. Ooh, yes, get right into it. Step back. That leg, right? That nice series there. So the hips are most powerful, second most mobile joint in the body. Really getting some nice action through here because, again, the hips are not just sagittal. They're not just forward and back. They're also side to side. They're also rotational. So we want to reinforce that. We want to express those ranges of motion while we work out as well. Okay? Let's keep going. Crank it out. We got about 15 seconds to go. Keep going. Stay with me. Some of my favorite people here, Patreon members. Great to see you guys. Great to see you. Have you guys there here on a Friday. Good. Let's leave that alone. Back to our push-up move, right? 30 seconds on your push-up. Yeah? So you want to add a dumbbell action to this so you get a little more range of motion. That's cool. I'm doing that arbitrarily. So body straight. Let's take it down. Do a push-up number 1. Lift the leg. Push-up 2. 3. 4. Your pace, your intensity, your version, right? Your workout, always. Yeah? You need to pause. You can pause. We want to have a nice range of motion. We want to draw those shoulder blades together. We do not want the head hanging down like a tired horse. We want it drawn back, right? Think double chin back here, and our head will be in the correct position. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's stop that. Let's go back to hammer curls. Here we go. Dumbbells. Right here. 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's get tall. Let's get feet parallel. Let's get shoulder width. Let's roll those shoulders back. Big chest. Here we go. Right into that. Here we go. Together. Just working the arms. Very simple. Very simple. Not a big problem here, but we do want to lock that upper body in. So we're not coming big up and down like this. We want to lock it in so the arms are working. Now, your pace might not be my pace, yeah? You might have dumbbells that are a little heavier for you, in which case you might go slower, right? Yeah? Or for me, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make these dumbbells feel heavier. So I'm going to go a little faster, yeah? Which means I need to decelerate here and work it up top. Just a different way of working, right? So lots of options, even on a simple move like this isolation exercise. Good, let's leave that alone. Let's go back to move number 1. Move number 1. Side lunge, reverse lunge, okay? So final set, let's take a breath, and let's really commit to doing this the best we can, okay? Here we go. Ready, set, go. Step it out. Sink. Come on into it. Come up. Blast it up. Same leg steps back. Deep lunge. Come on up. We're on set 3 now. So set 3, even I was doing barely any reps here. I'm feeling my hips are like, okay, we got this, right? So you'll feel that way too, right? Set 1, you might have felt like the hips are a little creaky, like we don't want it, right? But by set number 3, you're like, okay, we got this. We're good. We're feeling good, yeah? So just work with whatever your body wants to do right now, yeah? So if you're when you're resisting, you don't want to force the body and crush it. You just kind of go, okay, guys, let's see what we can do. And then now we can kind of let it go. We can do a little further, a little faster, a little harder. We're almost there. We're going to go for about another 20 seconds on this move. Keep it smooth. It's nice and cool out here. We got a blue sky. The garage, the garbage truck coming pretty soon. Taking out the old trash, metaphorically. All right, 5 seconds to go. We'll go back to our push-up. 3, 2, 1, let's stop that. Good job on that. Push-up, right? So when we do the push-up, let those shoulder blades come down. Now, I don't want a big, huge arch right there in my back. I want to tuck the pelvis under, so a nice line here, but those shoulder blades come back. Head stays in a neutral position. Push up, lift the leg as I do that, okay? Keep cranking on that. Let's go 20 more seconds. I need to do a couple. I'm going to do a couple, right? Nice, just solidarity here. Push. We're turning the glutes on. Nice multitasking movement. There's a lot going on here. Let's make it work for us. All right. So let's go 5 seconds. And we'll finish. We'll get into our nice hammer curl. Stop right there. Okay, hammer curl. Here it is. Third one on hammer curl. Then we take a quick break. Quick water break. This is 9 sets in a row. You guys are doing great. Feet parallel, shoulder width. Draw those shoulders back onto the back. And let's get simultaneous dumbbell hammer curl. Okay? Once again, you're working with 2-pound weights here. You've been with me for a while. Time to upgrade. You know what I mean? If you're not feeling my, or Amazon sold out, you could probably do okay with take two milk jugs, right? A gallon milk jug weighs about 10 pounds. So you can do curls with gallon milk jugs. You know what I mean? So no excuses if you can't get to the sporting goods store or whatever. All right, give me about 5 more seconds on this. We'll finish. 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. Dumbbells to the side. Take a breath. Take a drink of water. Enjoy your life. So very good. We did some nice lower body work, right? With the hips. That's all very good. Our pushing muscles, the upper body, and some nice curls, right? So the upper body pushes and the upper body pulls, right? Same with the lower body. So what we've done is this is an upper body push, right? Pushing the ground away from us. Now we need to think lower body pull, right? Pull the weight toward us. Same with the upper body. We got to pull something toward us in order to balance all this pushing. So push, pull, right? Drink of water. A little bit of programming information for you. So we're going to work our pull. So here's our option here, guys. We can do all fours, or we can do the renegade row, which is the body fully straight, okay? The renegade row is way tougher. So you make the judgment, which works for you, okay? So here's this one. If you're gonna do this one, these weights tend to be pretty light because pulling muscles in the upper body tend to be pretty strong. So if you're gonna work like this, what I want is fast, and I want you to hold that, and then I want you to lower it down slow, other side. Like you're trying to start a lawnmower, right? Fast, pull it fast, and come down. That speed will make it a little more challenging. Otherwise, if you want to do the tough one, renegade row right here, pull and pull, and pull and pull. Either way, we've got 20 more seconds to go, okay? So go fast if you're on those all fours, but I want good form. I don't want like all over the place. I want you to feel that right here, this muscle right here. I want you to come down slow, okay? Keep the torso square, right? So not a lot of rotation here in this movement. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's stop right there. Good job. Okay, so let's turn it over into a hip extension move here. And let's do single leg, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw one knee to the chest. We're gonna push down through this foot. This heel is raised off, this toe is raised off the ground. And we're gonna drive right here, contract through there. Take it down, bring it up, take it down, bring it up, push through that heel close to your body, right? Not way out here, right here, close in, and you'll be able to get more leverage to lift the hips up a little bit higher. So here's our pulling muscles, right? Pulling muscles, the muscles that pull us up to upright, yeah? And that's the hip extensions, the hip extensors, the glutes, and the hamstrings as well, which work symbiotically with one another. I'm all about teaching the broad concepts today. All right, let's go 10 more seconds on this. And we had a little triceps in here, a little extension here. Yeah? Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, here's our extension. So we're gonna go with a kickback move here, okay? So take your dumbbells, your weights, to work the hinge, right? So feet are hip width parallel, slight bend in the legs, fold it over, right? Just working that, you gotta get that right, okay? So don't take it here, don't take it here, We got to bend the legs a little bit and get that torso as parallel to the ground as we can. Then lock those elbows in and kick it back and bring it forward. Kick it back, bring it forward. We want a nice contraction at the top. So these 10-pound dumbbells will feel like 40-pound dumbbells because we're going to contract those triceps as hard as we can. Let's keep going. 15 seconds on this. Hold that hinge position, nice and strong, nice and solid, right? So don't have this coming all over the place. Don't round. Make sure the legs are slightly bent and the back is long, right? Not rounded, long. Kick it back, hold, bring it forward, all right? Almost there. Let's stop right there. Good job. Okay. So what are we on? We're on our Renegade Row, right? So let's come down back to our mat. We've got our bells here, right? All fours. Let's go ahead and start. Ready, set, go. Draw one up. Hold it. Bring it down slow. Other side. And down slow. Now, what we don't want here, guys, don't shrug it. Don't bring that shoulder close to the ear. That shoulder blade is down in your back pocket, and you're pulling it up. Lower. Okay. Think your neck is long. That's another thing to think about. Another way to get the correct position. Keep the neck long, right? So in other words, this is a short neck, right? Keep the neck long. So that dumbbell, that elbow is going to come back here, not up here. Back, not up, all right? And this is true whether you're doing it Renegade style, body straight, or all fours. All right, let's go 5 more seconds on this, and we'll get into our hip extension. Hip extension, going to give you a modification on this one. How about that? Stop, all right? So grab yourself a chair, or in the case of fancy me, a plyo box, okay? So plyo box right down here. Same move, but the feet are going to be elevated, and I'm going to show you that when the feet are elevated, you get a larger range of motion. Larger range of motion means the move is harder, okay? And you guys can handle that. So bring the box close to you, right next to the buttocks. Push the heel onto the box, and there you are. Take it down. There you are. You're going to feel that that muscle is going through a larger range of motion, which inevitably means the movement is just a wee bit tougher, okay? Which we want, all right? Again, glutes, hips, biggest, strongest muscles in the body, joints in the body. So we want to work these muscles in a way that's worthy of them, right? So single leg hip extension with a little extra range of motion is one good way of doing that. All right, give me 13 seconds, drawing that free knee to the chest. That free knee to the chest keeps the move out of the lower back and puts it where we want it, in that hip extender, in that hamstring, and that is good right there. Grab your dumbbells. Let's go into the lovely and talented double arm tricep extension. Check your feet. They're parallel. They're hip width apart. We're nice and tall. Our legs are slightly bent. We're going to fold forward. The elbows are locked in by the side, just like they were on the hammer curl, but here they're locked in this position. Take it back. Squeeze it. Oh, my goodness. Bring it forward. Squeeze it. That's the way to do it. Yeah, this move, you get a crazy, crazy contraction through the tricep when you do this, which is great because it co-contracts with your rear deltoid. There's some innervation. The nerves that go to your rear deltoid kind of also branch off into the tricep. So when you contract that rear deltoid, you get even more contraction through the tricep. So that's a kind of cool thing here. And it's a different move than this one, which you often do, where we're getting a stretch, where the main move, the main action is when the tricep is stretched. Here, the main action is contracted. All right, that's enough of that. Take a breath. We're going to do a third round, but we're going to take a little 7th inning stretch here, okay? Take a little drink of water. We're going to do our third round, but I want you guys to be locked and loaded for it. Third set, best set. Always the case, right? Third set, best set. So we got a lot of light coming in there. I'm going to change that angle just a bit so you guys can see just a little bit better. Okay, so Renegade Row, right? Back to Renegade Row. We're going to do a 40-second set here. This is going to be it, the final one. So lean into this just a little bit more if you can. Get ourselves nice and set up. Hands just outside shoulder. Here we go. 40 seconds. Draw it up. Draw it up. Draw it up. Draw it up. Oh, yeah. Draw it up. Draw it up. Minimal twisting of the hips as you do that, right? That's going to be uh, the responsibility of your abs to keep those hips from rotating too much. All right, we got about 15 seconds to go on this. Keep it cranking, keep it strong. We're racing through that stomach, and we're really keeping yourself solid, whichever way you go, whether you're doing it on all fours or you're doing it long body. Okay, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, good job. Check that one off. Let's move this into position. We got our box or our chair, right? So once again, set yourself up. Scooch in so you're close to your box, okay? Heels are on the box. Lie it on down, relax with the head. Now draw one knee to the chest, push up. Give yourself as much height as you can. Take it down, other side, push up, and take it down, and repeat. Let's get a solid 35 more seconds on this guy as I clamber up to stand rather ungracefully. That's just how it goes sometimes. All right, I got to move this whole stand. See if I can do this without dropping my laptop into the mud here. There we go. Okay. Nice work. 20 more seconds to go. We got this. We got this. Last one, hip extension. Nice and strong, pushing those hips up to the sky. Extend, right? Extend. These are postural muscles. These are the muscles that help you walk. These are the muscles to keep your knees safe. Let's keep them alive. Let's make sure that they're doing their job. Great. That's enough on that one. Good. Let's go into tricep extension. Last one, 25 seconds. 25 seconds. That's all I want out of you guys. That's not a whole lot. 25 seconds. We're ready for 25 seconds right now. Okay? Find your positioning. Feet, hip width, parallel. Elbows by your side. Slight bend in the legs. Let's go ahead and kick it back. Kick it back. Work it. Those arms like pistons. 25 seconds. Let's go, guys. It's been a good series. Good series because we're working the arms, working the big muscles of the upper body, the big muscles of the lower body. It's a good sequence altogether. 3 moves back to back 2 times. It's very nice. So we had 8:04. We got 6 minutes to go. We're doing great. Nice. Let's stop it right there. Here's Dylan Michael Heffernan saying good morning. Come on out. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
Dylan Michael Heffernan, you gonna take a bike ride?
No, I'm just gonna.
All right, Dylan's gonna take a walk and brush the sleep from his eyes before he does his school day. Okay, so we, however, while he takes his walk, we're gonna do some core work. So last little sequence here. Here's the core, and maybe just a touch of cardio. We'll see how it goes. I think we'll probably do 20-second bursts of the mountain climber in between little moves here. So we're gonna work with the flutter kick. Okay, go ahead. Actually, you know what? First round out. Let's do dead bug. Okay. So here we go. Lower back to the ground, hands at bench press, head on the ground. I'm going to bring my right leg out and my left arm overhead. And I'm going to bring it in. Now right arm, left arm. Now look, my opposite arm and leg are not moving. It's very important that I stabilize in the opposite diagonal and I mobilize on the other diagonal. Okay? So we're learning how to move certain things while we keep other things still. Okay? So if you see your non-moving arm moving along with that leg that's extending, it's not correct. You need to get it dialed in, okay? This is Pilates for you, baby. We got to get the correct form. Okay, let's keep going for 10 more seconds on this one. Don't flip it over. Do 20 seconds on the good. 3, 2, 1. Let's stop that. Take it over. We're in push-up position here. A lot of push-up position today. Just how it goes. Mountain climber, 20 seconds. Let's do it. Draw the knee to the chest. Now, you feel strong, my friend? You can go fast. You feel not so strong? You just do individual legs. No problem, right? You feel super good? Pump those legs fast. 20 seconds. We got just 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Let's go back to the back. Back to the back. Now we take it to flutter kicks. So the arms are overhead, ribs are tucked in, lower back's on the ground. Keep that all going as we extend the legs and alternately bring the legs to the floor. We're going to do 30 seconds on this. Lower back's to the ground, right? Keep it going. I'll do this whole set with you. How about that? Now, if it's too hard, we're up here, right? You can even go here, right? If you want. No problem. Where got about 10 seconds to go. It's hard, you guys are working well. Hold that, keep that whole torso still, right? Still as you can. The stabilization's important. Good, we did it. Come up and around. Mountain climber once again, 20 seconds. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Knee to chest. Go fast if you can. Slow it down if you have to. Watch the position of the head. Keep the head nice and neutral. All right, we're getting there. Gonna be 5 seconds to go. Keep those arms locked out. Keep the head neutral and stop. Good job. One more on this. How are we doing on time? I don't want to waste you guys' time before we're gonna go over. 8:07, we're perfect. All right, so take it over onto the back. We're gonna do a 30-second hollow hold static, okay? So no movement here, all right? We're gonna draw the lower back into the ground. We're gonna take the ribs, bring them in. We're gonna bring the arms overhead. You wanna hold it here, that's cool. If you wanna bring the legs to here, also cool. If you wanna bring the legs all the way down, oh golly, you can do that too, okay? Give me 30 seconds. We got about 15 to go here, all right? So you hold that nice and still, lower back on the ground. I realize the heart rate's up, right? I realize we've been working hard. This is the last thing. Dial it in, man. This is the way. This is the way to do it, okay? We're gonna keep going. 5 seconds to go, and we're out. 3, 2, 1, stop. Good job on that. Let's bust it for one more 20-second round on the mountain climb, and that's gonna be it. Here we go. Body straight, arms straight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's burn it out. Here we go, guys. Keep the butt down. Keep the head neutral. Go ahead and draw those knees in. Let's go fast. Here we go. We're halfway through. Keep going. Arms long. Head neutral. Keep the butt down. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and stop. We did it, guys. That's it. Have a drink of water. Very nice. 8:09. I said we do a hip flexor stretch, so we'll do a quick one. Okay, that was good. Got a lot crammed in there. Every single muscle group should be on fire, should be alive, should be active. We should feel aligned, nice and loose. Here we go, real quick on a hip flexor stretch. Just have to write a memo of the hip flexors here. Do it on a single leg, half kneeling here. Take the pelvis, tuck it under just a bit. Lunge forward, look for a stretch in the front of this hip right here. You wanna do this on an easy chair, the knee on the seat, back leg up the back of the leg, back of the couch, you can do that too. Now we can kind of rock just a little bit. Rock into the stretch, rock out. Rock in, rock out. Good. Rock in, rock out. Give me 5 seconds. Rock in and out. Switch it, other side. Take the pelvis, tuck it under. Rock it in, rock it out. Open it up. Open it up. And by the way, I'll just make this one quick plug before we go. My accountability group, still open, man. If you go to andrewheffernan.com/2021, all the data, all the information is in there. andrewheffernan.com/2021. You'll see all the information you need about my really cool accountability group, of which Patricia is already a member. So we start on the 15th. I'm going to start working on some diet stuff, some daily habit stuff. Very simple, laying it in for about 12 weeks. So we are able to kind of really change things up in 2021. So we have some really good habits laid in by April 21st, April 15th, actually. Okay, so let's try and do that. It's 8:11. I've held you guys a minute over. Thank you very much for being here. Tamara, Patricia, Dad, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.